Hello guys and welcome to an NGP sports special called Pick'em. I am your host, Steve B. Smith, here with my co-host, Phantom Harp. Phantom Harp? Is that how you say it? That how you say it? Yeah, that's how I say it, Steve. That's how I say it, Steve. It is Harp. Unfortunately, I had I grew up in a bad family. It just is what it is. Okay, it's not my problem, Mr. Hart, but that is what it is. But we are here for the series called Pick'em, where we are going to pick the playoffs, the NFL playoffs. You understand me? Let's get into it. We have the first game with the Buffalo Bills versus the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville. Mr. Hart, how do you feel about this game? You know what? I'm going to tell you right now. Tyrod Taylor is going into Buffalo, and he is going to put a beat down on those Jacksonville Jaguars. Yes, I said it, Tyrod Taylor. I don't care if Shady McCoy is going to be out. You know, Tyrod Taylor's going to go in there, do a little spies on him, you know, kind of how like LeBron James does on NBA court. He's going to do everything he needs to do to win the game. You know what I'm saying? Let me fix this. Are you telling me that the Buffalo Bills, with Tyrod Taylor, sorry ass set, is going to go into Jacksonville and go and beat that defense with those boys, with Jalen Ramsey and AJ Bouye and those boys back there? Have you lost your damn mind? Anybody lost their mind, Steve? Anybody lost their mind? It's just that simple that Tyrod Taylor is going to get it done. You're insane! You're actually insane! Are you kidding? How can you sit here and say with a straight face and utter this blasphemous out of your mouth? How could you sit here and say this? Tyrod Taylor? Really? Really? Get on to the next game. On to the next game. On to the next game. Tennessee versus the Kansas City Chiefs. You know what? I'm gonna go first because I don't want to hear this. I'm so disgusted with you right now. But let's go on to Tennessee Titans versus the Kansas City Chiefs. I think the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win this game. I think that they have the tools to win this game. Kareem Hunt, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, that defense. I'm still not that much of a believer in Alex Smith, but I still think that the Tennessee Titans have not been there before. The Chiefs have, and they will get it done. They will get it done. What do you have to say about that, Mr. Harp? Well, we kind of agree here on this situation. I actually think that Alex Smith is going to get it done. He was an MVP candidate in the beginning of the year for a reason. I think he will get it done. He has the experience. Marcus Mariota does not. And it's just that simple. And they will get it done. Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Kareem Hunt. Too many weapons for the Titans to cover. Titans do have a good defense, but I don't think they're going to be able to contain all those weapons that Alex Smith has at his disposal. I am picking the Kansas City Chiefs as well. I am right there with you, Mr. Smith. Oh, okay. All right. We finally agree on something. All right. Let's go off to the NFC where we have the Los Angeles Rams. Yes, I said that correct. The Los Angeles Rams against the Atlanta Falcons. I will go first on this one as well. I think the Rams will win this game in big fashion. Todd Gurley right now may be the NFL MVP at this point right now. Jared Goff has become a great quarterback in this league now. Sammy Watkins out there. You have Tavon Austin as well. And that defense led by Aaron Donald. There is no excuses for the Rams not to win this game in LA. But they are going against that high-powered offense that is Atlanta, along with Julio Jones, Devontae Freeman, and Tevin Coleman and those boys. But I think the Rams' home field advantage is going to be too much. It is going to be a great playoff game. It is that simple. What do you think, Mr. Harp? Well, Steve B. Smith. I think the Atlanta Falcons are going to do it. I think they are going to do it. That boy Matt Ryan is something else. Especially that boy Julio Jones. He is something else. Devontae Freeman will get it done as well. I think that the Atlanta Falcons defense is very underrated. They're very underrated. And I think that they will get it done. They will go to LA and beat them. LA has not been in this position before. I don't care if they have possibly the NFL MVP. I don't care how good their defense is. They have not seen an offense of this caliber. They will get it done. The Atlanta Falcons will win this game on the road in Los Angeles and walk out of there with some style on. I just cannot believe what I'm hearing out of your mouth, Mr. Hart. I know that Atlanta has that high-powered offense, but I am sorry. This Rams defense that we have seen this year is on another level. I'm sorry. They are on another level. You're trying to tell me that especially that Atlanta defense that you say is so underrated is going to go into LA and beat these Los Angeles Rams with Todd Gurley leading that team? Todd Gurley is a top 3 running back in this game. It is that simple. He's probably going to win the NFL MVP unless Tom Brady has something to say about it. It is that simple. On to the next game. In the next game, we have the Carolina Panthers. Let me check sure I check this right. The Carolina Panthers versus the New Orleans Saints. A divisional game in the first round in the wild card. It is in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The Saints are at home. I have the Saints winning this game. Drew Brees is too good. He's too valuable. You combine that with Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram. You have Michael Thomas on the outside. And then that defense is finally does not stink anymore. They're actually good for once. I have the New Orleans Saints winning this game. Mr. Hart, please tell me that you agree with my statement. You know what I had to say to that, Mr. Smith? Yes. Cam Newton, the MVP of 2015 is back. He is back. He is well equipped. He has catch Christian McCaffrey, who he did not have in those years past. He is going to be a big factor in this game. And look at what he has done with Devin Funchess. Jonathan Stewart is a good running back. That defense is still top 10 in the league. And I think that they will get pressured on Drew Brees. They are not the team that you think that they are. I'm sorry, just because Drew Brees has all these weapons does not mean that he is going to be the 2015 MVP who is back. And he will do it in style. The Cam way. The only way. I never thought in a million years that we would disagree this much. You're trying to tell me that Cam Newton, first off, he is not, let me repeat this, he is not that same dude he was in 2015. That dude in 2015 was an animal. He was arguably the best player in the NFL. You're going to try and sit here and tell me that just because he only has Christian McCaffrey, he literally only has Christian McCaffrey as a weapon. Greg Olsen has been in and out of the lineup for pretty much the whole entire season. You're trying to tell me that he's going to be fully healthy in that game? No, he will not. He's been in and out of the lineup the whole season. He is still not 100% healthy, and that is going to hurt Cam Newton because that is his number one favorite target. If he does not have his number one favorite target, what do you think Cam Newton is going to do? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Now on to the next week. Now, that is actually all we're going to do for this week of Pick'em. I'm here with Mr. Hart. He has had some very, and I mean very questionable picks today. But I will let them slide for now. This has been Steve B. Smith here with my co-host, Phantom Harp. Do you have any other words to say? Kim Newton gonna style on him, and Tyrod Taylor gonna be boogie with it, just like DeMarcus Cousins is. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, Mr. Harp, you are indeed an idiot. But that is it for Pick'ems. We will see you guys next week after the first slate of the playoff games. We are out of this. Peace.